Hey everybody, Sneaky Narcotic, back at it again with another YouTube video. Today I'm going to be playing some Esper Planeswalkers. Let me get into the other view for you guys. The reason I haven't been able to make a video, and I apologize for it, it's not that good of one, is that I just haven't been able to record with my kids being with me and me being alone at night, so I just haven't had time to record, but I am finally getting to a groove. They're going to sleep, and I'm able to record again. So let's get into it, guys. I wanted to just play some Esper Planeswalkers. I was finally able to get Teferi Time Raveler. I don't remember if it's 3 or 4 copies, but for this deck, I have 3. And it's really a good card. I've quite enjoyed it. I didn't think it would be this good, and it is. So, I've been using Teferi Time Raveler. Big Teferi. Where are you, Big Teferi? Yes. The hero of Domineria, or as I call it, Domineria. Oath of Teferi, which is such a good card. I honestly probably would play 3 of these if I wasn't drawing so many cards. I'm playing Tezzeret, Ajani, Liliana, and Yangling, all of which have very good abilities, so I thought, why not play them? The creature base I have is basically just Fblthp and Soul Diviner. Between that, we do get tokens from Tezzeret. We also eventually get tokens from Ajani, and then we will also get tokens from Liliana. Revitalize for a little bit of card drawing life gain, Vraska's Contempt for some Planeswalker hate, and then, of course, board wipe, and, board wipe. That's 6 board wipes in the deck, and then, of course, we also have Glorious Rebirth, Primeval's Glorious Rebirth, which is ridiculous. It's basically a Dreadhorde, command the Dreadhorde in our deck, except for we don't lose life from it. So, very good card. And yeah, I have a land package that's worth a damn, I would say. I do have Interplaner Beacon. I almost want to say Bacon. And Detection Tower. Detection Tower hasn't really come in handy too much, but it's there just in case. So yes, guys, let us get into some gameplay. Before we do, let me take a quick picture of the deck list for later. Alrighty, let us get into some gameplay. So, I know it's been a couple of days, guys, but I hope you guys are still watching. I have 2 decks that I'm sitting here trying to fix Elemental Abundance, and then this is kind of a play on Corpse Knight. So, I'm trying to get these 2 decks online and showcase those as well, and that should be happening this weekend. It's just, oh, guys, it's been so busy. We're having a big family reunion on, Saturday, and so with the kids not sleeping right and planning for the family reunion, it's just been so hectic. So I do apologize. Bear with me. The channel's still alive. The channel's still working. I have a friend of mine who's starting a YouTube channel as well, and I'm thinking about starting a network with him and possibly a third friend. So, you know, we might have a network. We're actually planning on doing some Commander things once we get some GoPros, and actually doing some IRL Commander. In fact, what would be really cool is we have this challenge between us and the playgroup. We play Commander with each other all the time, but we have this challenge where we're trying to see which one of us can make a Golos the Timeless Pilgrim deck better. What's really funny is that one of us messed up and told the other 2, because right now our playgroup's 2, it should be 3, 4, it's 3, it should be 4, but we just have been missing a buddy of ours. He's about to have a baby, but, he will be joining us, I think, and we're going to make a Golos deck, the parameters of the Golos contest. is to see who can make a Golos deck for $100 or less. And that's just the cards that are not lands or Golos. So relatively, we keep a 36 card deck. We keep a 36 lands out of the 100, including Golos. And so that is... Yeah, please, target Fblthp. You understand that that's not how that works, right? Oh, wait. Okay, never mind. It's sorcerer... Yeah. Yeah, okay. So we're going to revitalize. But anyways, we're going to try to spend $100 or less on the other 63 cards, I believe. And yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. I think I'm going to win. I always think I'm going to win, so... What in the heck? It sounds like some kids crying outside my door. That's weird. I probably shouldn't have put Detection Tower down. Okay, that's never punished, never failed, guys. So first off, we're going to pass the turn. And then we're going to Vraska's Contempt his Lava Runner. So, pass to attackers. Vraska's Contempt. If I was to have a sideboard, I don't like playing best of 2 on MTGA. But if I was to have a sideboard, I'd probably have, Cry of the Carnarium, just for these mono-red matchups. Because I am playing Esper, you get these from time to time, you know? You know. Alright, now we're going to cancel it just in case he brings out something else. He's holding back 2 cards, and I wonder if they're just lands or what they are. We'll see. In turn. Okay, so he wants to pass to attack, so we'll contempt one of his little buddies. Now put us down to 7, we'll go up to 9, and he'll swing in for 1. Okay. Oh, that's right. Never mind. We'll stay at 6. So, I think the better plan is to go ahead and Tezzeret, because Tezzeret allows us to, put up a blocker. And then once we get another mana, we can start putting up 2 blockers a turn with Liliana as well. Or we might Oath of Teferi and put up 2 blockers with Tezzeret. That might be the plan. We'll see here. I need some life. That's the other thing here. So let's see what our opponent chooses. Yes, we will be blocking. Thank you. Thank you for blocks? Yes. Yes, blocks. So, aggro did not aggro out enough. And then we get a Liliana. Yeah, Liliana. He keeps looking at his hand like he has something in hand, but he doesn't, I'm pretty sure. So, +1. What's funny is that if any deck could do it, Mono Red legitimately could have the better chance of surviving Liliana's ultimate. Each opponent chooses a permanent they control of each permanent type and sacrifices the rest. Yes. Mono Red is probably the only deck that could sacrifice or do that, because they can basically live off of 1 mana. Yeah, we'll block. No problem with that. Alrighty. Ooh, another land. And a Fblthp. So, what we'll do is... we have enough mana to play Fblthp. And Oath of Teferi. Bouncing our Fblthp. So, that's what we'll do. We'll play Oath of Teferi. Well, we're about to be in good standing, guys. So, bouncing our Fblthp. And then he'll come back, I think, when we end our turn. So we're going to go ahead and make another blocker. Go ahead and make another blocker. And then swing out for 1. And I think we outbeat aggro. Once we revitalize, it gives him less of a choice. So unless he has 2... Oh yeah, look at that. That's right. So +1. That oath that I just put down. That's right. +1 again. There we go. Now bounce back Fblthp and draw a card. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah. Yeah. That's another land for us. We can do Hero of Domineria. Flame Sweep. That's pretty sweet. That just drew us a freaking ton of cards there. I did contemplate doing Jace, but I just don't think Jace is worth it. Yeah, I don't think Jace is worth it. So, she's at 9. We can +1 and then -9, which is probably what we're going to do. So, enter... tapped. I don't think we need the mana for real. So, +1. Make a zombie. A zombie. -9. Yeah. Yeah. Why don't you go ahead and make yourself 1 red mana? Yeah. Alright. So, then we're going to +1 and then Emblem Tezzeret. I'm kind of surprised that our mono red counterpart has not stopped here. Kind of assumed he would, so whatever. We'll no. Teferi. Excuse my idea. Teferi. Teferi +1. Teferi +1 again, and we're at 33, so we're almost halfway through our deck. We need to make sure that we're going to actually survive all of this. And then we're going to play Soul Diviner and pass the turn. Discard down 2 lands, and I think we'll be in good shape. Alright, so the permanent card I want is actually... I guess it's going to be a Yangling or a Ajani. Probably an Ajani. An Ajani will kind of skyrocket our attempt to knock his life total down. So, go ahead, put that on the battlefield. Untap. And then untap. He keeps staring at his hand like he has something here. He doesn't. So we'll revitalize in response. Yay! And then untap. There's 2 lands again. Doing good. So yeah. Doing pretty good here. I think this is honestly the best I've done with this deck before. So first off, +1. And then +1 again. Just keeping pressure on him. That's a lot of health that he's about to take here. +1 again. We don't even need to draw off of the Soul Diviner, so this is actually really good. Swing. He probably sees my 7 life and thinks he still has a hope. Next turn, we for sure are going to be able to beat him out with creatures, of course. +1. And +1. And then we put down Yangling. That's right. I think we have everybody but small Teferi. And that's what we'll fetch with our Tezzeret. So, literally going to have all of our Planeswalkers out on the battlefield at the same time here. Very good. It's okay, son. Submit 0. I mean, of course, why wouldn't we? +1. +1. Yeah, there we go. Finally he concedes. I don't know why he took him so long. You have 2 mana, you don't have crap. Yeah, thank you for conceding. Well, guys, that's probably as good as we were going to get, ever, with this deck. So, thank you for watching. No, just kidding. Keep on watching. I got a couple more to showcase, but that pretty much shows off the whole deck there, what it can do. Against mono red, of all things. I guess he just didn't have that nut draw that I keep on getting with mono red, so I don't know. I really don't. I wish that well, supposedly mono red's going to get balanced with the rotation, as well as like mono white is going to get wiped. You will not see mono white anymore. Mono blue is supposed to like lose oh, what's it called? Curious Obsession. And supposedly Curious Obsession's like the glue that's holding mono blue together, which I haven't seen mono blue in a while, probably because of Curious Obsession. But also, I just don't think it was the glue that was holding it together. Curious Obsession was, eh. And then, like, Merfolk Trickster also in that deck. So, I don't know. We have Soul Diviner. We have Vraska's Contempt. We have 3 mana, and 1 is a black. So, I don't know how I feel about this, per se. I don't know why. You know, I heard that you could get, like, banned for doing that. But whatever. So Enter is tapped. Depending on what he does here, I wonder if he's playing the Abundance deck. So that's honestly my most excited deck. While he can't react to it, let's do a Soul Diviner. There we go. Soul Divined. That is Soul Diviner, right? Yeah. It doesn't look like he's about to divine Domri's soul. It looks like he's about to take it. Take it, dude. Ooh, Teamer. Are you Teamer Elementals or something? So we're going to enter tapped. Put out another Soul Diviner. I mean, red, blue, green doesn't have... It has River's Rebuke as far as that goes. I don't really see a board wipe potential. Not even a Settle the Wreckage, because it's all in white. Which is why I'm playing white. It's all in white. It's all in white and black, actually, but still. So he looks like he is playing an Abundance deck, and that's cute. An Abundance deck is very cute. Pay 2 life. Sure, why not? We're going to swing. Swing at you, sir. Sure. Resolve that. You can block one of my Soul Diviners. Kill. Pass. If your Paradise Druid gets tapped down at all, I'm probably going to Vraska's Contempt it. Maybe. Nope, that's definitely catching my Vraska's Contempt. So I'm going to try something. Let's hold full control. There we go. Hold full control. Resolve. See, I don't know why we can't Vraska's Contempt it. I really think that's a big flaw that they should have fixed long ago. Why can I not Vraska's Contempt your Planeswalker instantly as it comes down? It's not like you hold priority once it comes down. It's more of that I could react to it. So I just don't understand. I really don't. I don't want to board wipe over a single Paradise Druid. I think we're just going to keep our options open here. It doesn't have trample anymore, so that's good. Let's hear. A Growl Spellbreaker. Okay. That's fine. I can board wipe over 2 creatures. I can dignify that. So pass. Pass. My turn. Ugh, small Teferi. Small Teferi draws me a card, right? But Growl Spellbreaker kind of has to go. So let's board wipe. You got anything? Got anything you want to do over there? For 2 mana, you got a negate. Something to save your creatures in blue and green? Didn't think so. Cool. So, gained 1 life out of that. Your turn. Season of Growth. Whenever a creature does something. Can I see that again? Okay, well that's interesting. That's an interesting card for sure. I wonder if he has some type of haste. If he does, then Teferi might be down. I mean, he has the Spellbreakers. But I don't think that's going to do it. So, +1 Teferi for now. Paradise Druid. Ugh, Paradise Druid. Okay. I have to think here. So I can block a Paradise Druid with a Fblthp. It also draws me a card. That is the land that I've been looking for. That is +1. And we're still doing good. So even if he gives this creature trample here, we'll be fine. I'll be right back, guys. My daughter's looking for a Minnie Mouse cup. But I will +1 here and pass the turn. Hoping that he lets me board wipe. That would be pretty sweet. Sorry guys, had to make sure she had something to drink over there. Resolve that, yeah. Sure. Got anything else here? How about this board wipe coming at you? Alright. So, time wipe. Allowing Fblthp to come back to my hand. Doing fantastic, if I do say so myself. I believe it's time to Tezzeret. Yes. Tezzeret is a good card. And I actually think I'm going to -3 Teferi. Just to bounce this thing back. Make him spend some mana, you know. Draw a card. Put a land down. +1. And now I'm feeling better about myself. Just a wee bit. Season of Growth, sure. Nothing else? Really? No? Okay. Well, Interplaner Beacon. Fblthp. Ooh. And an Ajani. And an Ajani. Alright, well. Here comes the beats, I would say. I dare say. +1. Comment below if you know where that I dare say came from. I've been watching a lot of anime. There's your only hint. Do me proud. Notice me, senpai. That's for my buddy Clayton. Except for he never watches these anymore, sadly enough. Sadly. Alrighty. No reason to enter that untapped. I think we'll actually zero this to try to draw into another Planeswalker that we don't have. Oh, 3 or more. Look at that. So, +1. Yet again. We're going to make the biggest Fblthp that you've ever seen. And I think we'll keep Time Wipe open, so just +1 here. And then swing. Swing. Ah, man. Feels good. Feels good playing Esper. Like, honestly, if I ever had to pick a favorite tricolor deck, it is Esper. Actually, I take it back. In Standard, it is Esper. In actual Commander, it is Jeskai. Okay, Stealth Mission. Sure, what does this do? Can I read this card here? Alright, we'll resolve that so I can read Stealth Mission. Okay. Thinking of how I feel about this real quick. I think we're going to Time Wipe. And keep my Fblthp open. Yeah. Resolve that. And then Revitalize for the win. And yeah. Feeling good. Alright. He's had enough, guys. I'm up to 23 life. He's had enough, guys. This is almost as good as my Angel Beats deck. That deck was so much fun. I think we're gonna play one more, guys. My kids are being good, so we can probably play one more. If you see an abrupt halt, I apologize. That was me turning the video off so I could take care of my kids. But it will probably be fun. Thank you all for watching. First off, before we go any further, please let me ask y'all to like, share, subscribe. I do enjoy having a community. You know, if you guys want to talk, if y'all want to private message me, comment down below. I pride myself in having 100% response rate. I do. And it's a lot easier now that I have 69 instead of if in the future I have like 5,000. But even then, I will try to keep 100% respond rate. If nothing else, just to like your comment to let you know that I've seen your comment, I've heard your comment, the good, the bad, the ugly. I just put up a video about the big update on Eldraine, and so yeah, that I got something wrong, and of course one of you lovely people let me know, and I appreciate that, because at first I was like, no, I had it right, and then you're like, no, you had some of it right, but not all of it. And I appreciate that. I am a player and not a judge, so I am not 100% right. I apologize. My name's Narcotic, and I am sorry. Drew Falcon. Okay, so is that the Parhelion? Yeah, it is. And oh my god. Alright, you know, I never really noticed how much detail they take in this, but that's Raul Zarek's little lab. That's the Azorius thing, right? Yeah, that's the Azorius, I think where they actually kept the, whatchamacallit, the Immortal Sun. Right. There's the Godfair statue. Okay, well, we're playing Azorius so far. Hopefully we can get into some black mana, especially because we have Vraska's Contempt. But if not, that's fine. I am going to be able to get Teferi 3 out next turn. Look at that. Okay, well, you really want me to play some black mana, it looks like. Teferi 3, go. We are playing some magic here, so +1. No reason, but just to keep my Teferi alive. Love the Karn token, and he doesn't even want to see Esper. He's like, I know you're probably playing Esper, because I don't even see a black mana, but you already have a good setup, I just don't want to even see it. And really, like, the whole reason I even wanted to play Esper Planeswalkers is because I wanted to give a final goodbye to the Teferi that touched my heart, guys. If I have to tell you how much I just love Teferi Hero of Domineria, as a card, I think it gets 1 out of 10. As a Planeswalker, I think he sucks. He literally sucks. I think, what was his story? That he got trapped in Teleria for the Tellerian College in like a time bubble or some crap. I don't know. I haven't really read, so maybe that's my ignorance talking, but I don't know how I feel about Teferi and his shenanigans. This is a good start. We have Fblthp, Revitalize, Glorious Rebirth with nothing to use it on, other than Fblthp. We're playing white-black. I wonder if the last guy wanted to play vampires. Okay, well, if you want to change your colors, I'm changing mine to a glorious blue. I said blue. Alright, we're going to play a Fblthp and go. Wow. Hope we get a good card soon. Once I get up to Kaya's Wrath, I'll feel a lot more comfortable, though, to be fair. A Cruel Celebrant. That's not a good card to see. That's up to Kaya's Wrath standards. Intertapped. Pass. We'll act like we might have a Negate, or what's the other one? Essence Scatter. I've never seen anybody use Essence Scatter, and I think it's because Essence Scatter hits one single type, whereas Negate hits everything but that one type that Essence Scatter hits. And I approve of that, kind of. Like, honestly, I think there should be one that hits instants and sorceries, and then there should be one that hits, creatures, and then there should be one that hits enchantments, planeswalkers, artifacts. That would make a lot more sense to me, but instead they did it this way, and, you can't blame them for doing what they do. I hate to be this backwards, but I think I'm going to Oath of Teferi. I wonder what he's doing. Like, he's letting me develop a board, I guess. But anyways, Oath of Teferi, bounce. Bounce like a boss. And draw a card. Interplaner Beacon. Well, I've definitely hit my land drops here. I'd love some, something to let me draw cards. And thankfully, I do have something that will let me draw cards. Okay, Prison Realm. Sure. That's fine. I can bounce that with a... Oh. He Oh, he saw the significance of a Fblthp. You see that, guys? That's a man after my own heart right there. Alright, Soul Diviner. In case we ever get a Planeswalker out. Pass turn. Yup. So, for a guy that has a Cruel Celebrant on his side, I haven't seen any creatures coming out. Oh, it's because I was waiting on the Liliana to come out. Well, we are playing Vraska's Contempt, so hopefully it will show up soon. Hopefully. Come on. that does something too. So what do I want to do? First off, I want to probably put Prison Realm away for a minute here. So, -3, get rid of Prison Realm. Draw a card. Hey, look, our own Liliana vest. Love it. So, +1. Which will make us look like we might have a, whatchamacallit, a Settle the Wreckage. So, pass turn. The okay thing is that even if he kills our Planeswalkers, we can just Glorious Rebirth here. So, yes, it is a legendary spell, and that is a stipulation, but most of the time we have some type of legendary on the battlefield. Right now it's Fblthp. So, and Teferi, of course, but still. So, let's see what he wants to do here. If he tries to take out my Tezzeret in an indirect way, I will just Soul Diviner so I can draw a card off of Tezzeret. Oh, wait, Tezzeret, Teferi, jeez. You would think I'd know a card. Okay, so he is going to take out Teferi, which means I am going to take a counter off of Teferi. Very good draw indeed. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll have 8 mana next turn. I really need 9 mana. So Hikaya's Wraps, that's okay. That's fine. Actually, you just have to have a legendary permanent if I'm not mistaken, right? Can I right click on a card, please? Please let me right click on a card. Or let me read this really small. You can cast a legendary sorcery only if you control a legendary creature or planeswalker. Well, I lied. It has to be a planeswalker or creature. So, I think first things first, we're going to Vraska's Contempt. Get rid of his Liliana. It's doing too much, guys. Doing too much. Then we're going to use the Teferi. Interplaner Beacon. Then we're going to -3 his token, which will kill it. And draw us a card. Yes. And then +1, because we still have Oath of Teferi out. Oath of Teferi is just ridiculous when it comes to this deck. Super crazy. Harley Phoenix, you don't even know. You should have Prison Realm the freaking Oath of Teferi, but no. No. We're going to just keep on trying for Planeswalkers, even though I have Planeswalkers that bounce your freaking prison. I don't understand it, man. I do not. So, yes, you do all that. I am about to make some beautiful tokens. So, here comes the tokens. Next turn I can Glorious Rebirth and get back, 2 things. That's not the best Glorious Rebirth, but, you know, whatever. So, +1. And then we're gonna +1 again. And we're gonna call it good. Alright, so Prison Realms, my Liliana. We also have a Cleansing Nova in this deck, and if I have to exile your Prison Realms, I'm going to laugh. I'm going to laugh my butt off. But alright, you keep doing you, bud. Scrying for optimum power here. Cry of the Carnarium. Ooh, has that always been like that? Good game. Cleansing Nova. Destroy all artifacts and enchantments. I do not care that it kills Oath of Teferi. I'll tell you why. Glorious Rebirth gets me Oath of Teferi back. Right? All legendary permanents cards from your graveyard. Yeah. So, next turn is going to be a hell of a turn, guys. I don't think he's going to deal with both of my my cards. You okay there, bud?
Don't worry.
He kind of grunts a lot, and I apologize. It's not that I can do anything about it, but he does do that. I don't know why I paid life for that. I don't think it'll matter, but still. I don't know why I paid life. Sure, Ethereal Absolution. I am playing more Cleansing Novas, so don't make me, bud. Do not make me. Yeah, my turn. I'm still going to Glorious Rebirth. Bring back all of that. Just bounce a land. Yeah, I was about to say, Fblthp did enter the battlefield, which means I draw a card. And then we're going to bounce Ethereal. Yep, there you go. Ethereal Absolution, gone again. Just having fun, dude. Don't worry about it. We're having fun. And the scoop. So I love white-black control, but it just cannot keep up with Esper and its card draw shenanigans. But yeah, guys, that was basically the deck. I want to ask y'all to like, share, subscribe. It's been a blast, guys. Watch as I get this cat that I definitely don't have just yet at all. Anyways, thank y'all for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, do all that usual YouTube stuff. And this is Sneaky Narcotic, signing off.